Continue learning Hachzek Musar Rabeinu Yona's Sharei Teshuva. We're up to page 275 in the article edition as Rabeinu Yona is in the middle of discussing Lav She'ein Bai Maisa, and within the Lav She'ein Bai Maisa, he's discussing the first category, which he called the Hazharais Hatuluyais Believe, that which is involved in one's heart, in one's mind, in one's thoughts. Continues Rabeinu Yona, Taimer Bilvavcha, one should not say in their hearts, Bahadayv Hashem, when Hashem pushes Alkecha Yisam Milfanecha Leimar, them away, saying, B'sidkasi Aviani Hashem, because of my righteousness, did Hashem bring me l'reshes haaretz v'gaimer lo b'sidkacha b'yesha levavcha hazais, not because of the sitkas or the sitkas of your heart, you're coming to the land. Huzharnu, what does this pasuk teach us? Says Rabeinu Yona. You should not compare in your heart, in your nefesh, that our success is because of our sidkus and because of our yesher levav, our upright hearts. Aval, however, that we should believe in. No. We should know in our hearts that our success is because of the incredible kindness of Hashem, and His abundant goodness. This is similar to that which Yaakov Avinu said, that even Yaakov Avinu says he is smaller than all the chasadim. So even when one is experiencing chasadim, etc., he has to realize that it's purely due to the chesed of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And the fourth lav, says Hashem Elokeichem, says the pasuk in Devarim, you should not test Hashem, your God, Zarnu, what is these Hazara Bazeh? Shelo Yomer Adam, one should not say, Anase no b'avodas hatzedakah atzliach Hashem darki. Let me test Hashem by giving tzedakah and see whether Hashem gives me success. Ve'evchan b'kishroin hamasem kesef v'zav yar bali. Let me examine whether my behavior yields gold and silver. But rather, what is the appropriate attitude, says Rabeinu Yona. The appropriate attitude, va'ishat and the good man, lo yimsa rif yon yadayim, does not have weak hands, does not slacken his avodas Hashem, im amaloi, if he toils, b'chachma, b'das, b'kishrain, with das, with wisdom, with knowledge, v'loi salchai, and he doesn't achieve darka his way, b'inyin kinyin kaspa, v'nosha tevas chefsei agof. If he did everything he had to do, and yet he did not get the success that he was necessarily wanting, still he does not slack as he realized everything is part of the grand scheme, the great plan of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. However, but says Rabeinu Yona, Ve'amru zechayna levracha, ki b'mitzvahs ha'ma'israis bilvad hotura b'china. There is one time in which we are indeed allowed to test the HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and that is with regard to Maisrais. Shenemar, as the Pasuk in Malachi famously says, Haviyas HaMaisra al-Beis HaOitzer, bring the Maisra to the Beis HaOitzer, v'yitara b'Beisi v'chanuni na b'Zais. Says that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, indeed, please test me with this. Hashem explicitly tells us that yes, we could test Hashem to see whether we'll receive the blessing that we are due if we give the appropriate tzedakahs. Says Rabeinu Yona, Shlomo Shalom says Shlomo HaMelech, Kabir Hashem me'oincha, honor Hashem with your wealth, and with your produce, and all your storehouses will be filled with plenty. The bracha that one's going to get towards if he gives the appropriate tzedakahs, Musar Hashem b'ni, but Hashem says, my child, al timos, do not despise, val takaitz, and do not cut short, b'teichachtai, with my reproof. Meaning, if one does not have, one has to also realize it comes from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Pirush, what does this pasuk mean? Says Rabeinu Yona, im lo yelecha pe'kein if you don't have what the first pasuk says, you don't have storehouses filled. When you do give to tzedakah, but rather, even after giving the tzedakah, you see that there's poverty. Al timas musar Hashem, do not despise the Musar, the admonishment of Hashem, v'tan you should know, ki gam zeh l'toiv ascha, said Shlomo HaMelech, even this, believe it or not, is for your good, ki es asher yev Hashem yichiach, those who Hashem loves, He reproves, to do good for him in the end. So instead of receiving reward and honor in this world, so concludes Rabeinu Yona that even though there is one entity, one could test Hashem, but in the event that one doesn't receive and one ends up in the same aini, he has to realize it's all part of the Musar Hashem. Maybe Hashem is just holding back so he gets to the next world. And we'll pick up from here. B'siyata Dishmaya.